It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry.
We're just moments away from the action
on Thursday night.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Welcome in, football fans. Thanks for joining us. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you, and Brock, on paper, it's not quite the competitive contest that everyone hopes for each week, but projections have us heavily tilted towards one sideline here.
One thing that is cool, Kate, it's been really easy to rally together this week for this team because nothing will unite a football roster, in my experience, than having the whole world against you. Heck, even your own fans at home against you. They don't care if nobody thinks they've got a shot. Those dudes playing today, putting that uniform on, they believe they can do this, and the power of that belief is a big deal.
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And off we go in Santa Clara. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy proved that his rookie year was no fluke. 31 touchdowns will do that. But what I loved was the efficiency, the rating, and not just me, it's what Kyle Shanahan, and just listen to those 49ers teammates talk about Brock Purdy. Sure, he threw for almost 4,300 yards, but just at every turn, on every stage, this guy delivers. In fact, he became only the 8th quarterback to take a team to a Super Bowl in their 2nd season in the history of this league. Can't wait to watch Brock Purdy continue to take more and more steps with this invaluable experience he's gained as a young player. That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and just 2 to go. They give it to him again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Samuel comes in motion left. First down throw by Purdy. Finds his man, it's Ricky Pearsall. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now a give running right. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 37. That's taken in by Samuel. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. 16 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Pearsall on the slant. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And got his man, that's a San Francisco touchdown! The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established and into top gear right here early on.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, it's one of the game's all-time leading passers. The top pick back in 2009. Still going strong. It's Matthew Stafford.
Long before this guy named Mahomes in Kansas City was throwing no-look passes and crazy off-platform throws, there was a guy doing it in Detroit. His name was Matthew Stafford. Nobody really noticed, though, because the Lions, they just didn't win enough to be relevant. Well, fast forward to putting Matthew Stafford in L.A., and we know the rest of the story. A Super Bowl champ, and after being banged up a year ago, came back and elevated those Rams to yet again another playoff opportunity. When I think of the guys that I just simply love to watch throw it, there's not very many on this planet that do it better than Matthew Stafford.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Stafford from the gun. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. He's got this at the 27. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And the 49ers will go on offense. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. It's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Second down now, 7 to go. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a gain of 4, and that brings us to the end of quarter number 1. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 4th down.
Fourth down punt coming up, so on comes Pat O'Donnell. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And this one hits first at the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. He gets this one in Nakua. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. They pick the handoff now, Stafford. That's taken in by Cup. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Oh, no touchdown, it's intercepted!
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got first down from the 31. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
Keep it rolling, fellas.
Purdy throwing here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Play calling could be a little bit of a love-hate relationship. You love the first down run. You hate the 2nd down sack. And now you're in a 3rd down situation where you probably got to put it in the air.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Yeah, keep guessing, oh. Keep it moving.
Purdy looking to throw. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Here comes Pat O'Donnell back to the field for a punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 46 on his first punt, and this one's pushing a little more distance. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Rams will take possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And that takes them to third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing is Stafford on third. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punt it away again. The Niners have Ricky Pearsall ready to return. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The 49ers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. They'll run here on 1st down. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. That tackle made by Kobe Turner. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10 now. That's brought in by Jennings. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one hits for 30. And that's a 49er 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Jared Verse on the tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now Purdy. That throw finds Kittle. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Purdy to throw it. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers with a chance to add to their lead. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Purdy. He'll get this to Samuel. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To throw again, it's Purdy. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it, And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, Stafford. His pass caught by Nakua. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. From the 31. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it brings up an LA first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Stafford now. Cup on the catch. And they make this stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Stafford again. Able to find Nakua here. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Hits him on the out route. Touchdown, LA! Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Returns looking good so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The 49ers are ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. They're up by 7. We'll see if they choose to just rest on that going into halftime. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Purdy on first down. Setting up the running back screen. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 38. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Just before halftime, you get a timeout, take it. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Kittle brings it in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. So we're halfway through this contest from Santa Clara, California. The hometown 49ers out in front. Now we're on to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman ready to bring us the EA Sports Halftime Report. All yours, Coach. Take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, thank you, Coach. And we are back and about set to begin the second half. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the third. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Fits it through the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. He finds space for a few yards that time. Brought down by Fred Warner. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Throw complete to Williams. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another run for Williams. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Brought down by Fred Warner. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Now Stafford to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They fake the handoff, now Stafford. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers, they're stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running this one left. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That tackle made by Kobe Turner. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's taken in by Samuel. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a 49er 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down, ball at the 36. Purdy gets this from the pistol. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Cardi now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys tie things up at 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Play action now with Purdy. Finds his target, Mason. He picks up 15 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. The give now out of the shotgun. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. no progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun is Purdy. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Running back sent in motion. He completes it in traffic. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. The Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He'll get this to Cup. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp, and now they face 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Stafford again. That's taken in by Kupp. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 4th quarter lead. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Point after converted from Cardi. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
14.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Nabs along that sideline. Samuel. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a 49er 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
The give here on 2nd. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. That's brought in by Jennings. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw in that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB-receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Another give to the wideout. Man, he has been busy. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Complete to Pearsall. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
He had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Back-to-back carries here. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. They kick the running back in motion. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Smith on the return. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Rams ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. First and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That's Cup on the slant. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Going left side, Williams with it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he is to throw. enough for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he'll go down here at the 16. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
2nd down, probably going to see him kneel it again here. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Rams are winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.